How do you prepare your kids for a standardized test? Well, here's how I did it. I didn't. I opted my children out of any and all standardized tests, and here's why. When my second child was in 3rd grade, there was a standardized test required for her co-op. Not required, but I thought, what the heck, let's see what it does. She was a brilliant child, but she read late and she wrote late, though her math skills were off the charts and her mechanical skills were off the charts. But she took a standardized test, which was based on everything she was not, and she did not do well on it. And all she could do for years was, Mom, I'm a failure. She took that test to heart and allowed it to control who she thought she was. After that, I swore no more tests ever again. Well, now my children are adults. How did they handle tests as adults? Actually, really, really well. All my other children don't stress at tests. They took their ACTs, they took their SATs, they took tests in college, and you know what happened? Because they hadn't grown up with the stress of a test and what it could mean in their lives, it was just another piece of paper with information on it. So they didn't stress out about it. They just did it, and they did well because it wasn't an anxiety issue. The one child who struggled with that one test, she's 21 years old now and still afraid of them. We're still working on it. So do I recommend you preparing your children for a standardized test? No. Prepare them for life. The standardized tests mean nothing. Let them learn, let them grow. And if your children are required to be tested by a state, let them. There's nothing, even if they fail it, so what? Let your children, if they have to be tested, do the testing, but don't stress about it. Don't be anxious about it, or your children learn. Teach them that tests are not bad, guys. They're just pieces of paper with information, not a big deal, so that your children can be confident in those test taking for the rest of their life. Follow for more.